Hi, I'm Jericho, the Talentless Creative. It's been a while since my last video. I think my last one was either in early July or late June, and as I'm filming this, it's the first week of August. I actually filmed a video last month that I thought would be fun. It's one of those impromptu project that I thought I would just figure out as I go, but it didn't turn out really well. I didn't even finish it actually. I haven't completed it yet. Maybe if I complete it in my own time, I will eventually share it here, just a quick flip through. I just ended up deleting everything, the video and the audio recording, because it just didn't work out. And I just had to let it go. I did a little side project before filming this, and these are some of them. These are junk journal tags or bookmarks, depends what you want it to be. For me, I use this as junk journal tags. So for these, I used only paper scraps and a clear tape, a wide clear tape like this. I was actually inspired by a photo I saw on Pinterest. I found a photo on Pinterest of a bookmark, I think, made out of paper scraps and clear tape. So I wanted to try it myself, just something fun. The first one that I did was this one, very flimsy because I didn't put anything to reinforce it. I leave it as is, so I noticed it is very flimsy. I also did with recycled cardstock, which is this one. This is one of my favorites actually that I did, and I just mix a bunch of paper scraps that I have in my jar. I paste them on clear tape first, and then after I cut it and cut the excess on both edges, I glue it on a recycled cardstock. My plan is at the back I can write my favorite quotes, my favorite words of wisdom, or anything that's related to the theme of the junk journal, and then I can just slip it in. Besides this one, this is also my favorite. This one is actually a tag, came from this clear tape. It actually sticks like that, but I took it off. I gently took it off because I want to retain the shape. So for this one, I actually had to use a glue stick first, and I paste random paper scraps. If you're really good at color coordination, you can make something a lot more whimsical and magical than this. But yeah, I kind of like the messy look that it looks here, the grungy look here. So I just paste various paper scraps. I just go with my gut. I don't plan it. I just go with my gut, whichever feels right for me. And then I paste it there. And then, ooh, this is a little piece from my last video actually, the textured envelope, and I added it to this. So after I glued everything, I think I paste two, because this is quite wide. I think I paste two clear tape here. I pasted one here and another half here, and then I cut the excess off. And I also added a little paper scrap to frame this part here because it looked a bit too empty. It would look like this. This one I'm still thinking actually what can I add around it. Most probably paper scraps, to be honest, to frame it, because right now it looks a bit too empty. That way it looks like a frame, and I can add any of my favorite words here. And that's what I did with this one. There's also this. I don't really know what I was trying to do with this. I'm trying to make it look like an odd shape, but I feel like I failed. I don't know, maybe if I add a ribbon here, well, not a ribbon, a bow here, maybe it would look better, isn't it? I punch a hole, tie a ribbon there, or a bow, or I don't know. Another one that I did, okay, this one, I didn't use recycled cardstock paper to reinforce it, so it's not as flimsy as this, but I didn't use it. I use a candy bar wrapper instead. I have smaller bits of papers there, like even the tiny scraps. And then for this one, because I really want to use mostly just junk, instead of using the string that I have, I actually use part of the candy wrapper to put it up here. Is it pretty? That depends on you. Do I personally think it's pretty? No, maybe I would change this in the future to something else. Anyway, for today, I'm gonna do something similar with that. And as I was digging the bag underneath my desk, I found this. I've been planning to use this as a tag, of course. I just haven't really thought of how to embellish it until this idea came up. So I'm gonna do something similar with this. I'm just going to glue a bunch of paper scraps on top. All right, let's start doing this, shall we? I think I'm going to turn this side into the writing space instead. So firstly, I'm just going to paste a blank paper. Instead of this side, I'm gonna use this side of this paper. Not bad. Okay, now random paper scraps around. Well. All right, now I'm gonna cut the excess. And then these smaller pieces, I'm gonna use this later. Okay, let's see. Ooh, not bad, right? Looks pretty nice. I just need to cut that one. Okay, let's see. I never really know how to use this thing. I can never use it properly. I feel like I often cut it wrong, but well, we'll try. Not perfect, but not bad. What do you think? Not bad? Then I can write something here. Okay, so next is the back. For the back, I can just paste anything randomly, so should be okay, What am I gonna start with? This one isn't bad. I want to start with the larger piece first, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle the smaller pieces on top. For now, I'm going to cut the excess paper scraps on the edges, and then I'm going to add the tinier paper scraps on top. Alright, not bad. Okay, now I want to add other pieces on top. Now these are from the cut edges. I just want to add it wherever I feel like it. Including pieces like this. I want to include it as well. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Should I just scrunch it? Like that? We'll see how it works. I feel like there's a bit too many pieces by now. I should stop. Hey, moment of truth. I'm just gonna tape it now. Then I'm just going to crush everything down. And then let's continue with the other half. Okay, not bad. Let me try this again. Just making sure that everything is sticked together. Right, I think we're done with this. I just need to add something there. One moment. Okay, not bad. Look at that. Okay, I think that's good enough. I like this kind of look, and I like this kind of craft because I can actually add the smaller pieces of paper scraps, the smaller ones like that. Well, to me it's a look. I know it's not for everyone. Some people don't really like that kind of look. Maybe they find this a bit too messy. You know what's interesting about this? I feel like if I have a photo, like if I print a small photo here, I can do that. Maybe like photo of your family or your significant other or your best friend. You can add some little pics underneath as well. Like make this as your background and then you add little photos there. That would be pretty cool, isn't it? This time I'm going to paste the paper scraps directly on the clear tape. I can just turn this into a tag, or maybe, because I thought about this when I was making these tags the other day, that maybe I can make a little notebook out of this. I thought I was filming just now, and then I noticed I wasn't, so I've been talking by myself. Anyway, so I gathered some papers, used papers, to make pages for this, because I want to turn this into a little cover. I don't really know how this is gonna look like, but we're just gonna do it. And it's gonna look something like this. Should I use a string? Oh, we all know the better answer, right? I actually should definitely bind this. Okay, look at that. So I can turn this into a journal cover. I think I can also do this for hard covers like boxes, not just soft covers like this. But yeah, that is for another video. And I'm just gonna use a paper clip as the closure, because I can also use this, I can clip this on a bigger junk journal. Cool, I actually figure out something else that I can do with this, so that is fun. Okay, so just a quick look again, a quick final look of what I did today. Firstly, this tag. Oh, love it. I really like the back. I really like the feel of the back of this tag. And then the next one is this little junk journal that I can add on a bigger journal. So this is a bad example, but I don't have a junk journal near me right now. This is a journal that I made a few years ago. It's not a junk journal, just a planner. So I can put it something like that. Wait, let me show you. I can put it something like that. I can clip it there. Oh, I can even clip it and I can even clip it on a page. The more I talk about this, the more I like this idea. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So I think, and these are the ones that I did the other day. I think that's it for today. The end of my filming. I feel like this is the fastest I've filmed a video. Oof, I actually really like that idea. Oh, I have to do it then. I really have to try doing that. More of these. Okay. That's it for today.